Okay, I recently picked up a Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. It was listed as it had a bad analog stick. They said it had stick drift. So we're going to plug it into Gamepad Tester and see what's wrong with it. It is, at least the case anyways, pretty disgusting. I'm going to have to clean it up and make sure the case works as well. Okay, the controller is pretty gross. This thumbstick looks freaking hammered. Looks like it was melted. These two thumbsticks look fine. The controller is gross. I'm gonna need to clean it. There's a dog here on there. Sounds like there's some rattling in there. I am gonna have to take it apart. I'm gonna have to clean it, but let's just see right now and make sure everything works. Okay, I'm not seeing stick drift at all. Everything seems to be working fine with the thumbsticks. Both thumbsticks are good. All the buttons, A button. Every input. Back button's working. On both sides. Both sides. Trigger's working. It's all working, dude. So there is something with the triggers whenever I adjust the how far down the triggers can go. If I have it all the way at the top, it works fine, but you can see there's still some input in there. So I'm gonna have to take this apart. I'm gonna clean it, and then I gotta look in there and see what's causing those triggers to be pressed. Hopefully the trigger thing is just something stuck in there. I can take it apart, pull it out, call it a day. Okay, so this was actually a pretty easy flip. There wasn't too much wrong with it. Like I said already, there was something in the right trigger that when I was pulling the trigger stops, it wasn't able to go down all the way. There was like a piece of broken plastic in there, which you'll see as soon as I get this controller apart in a second. Really, the main problem here with this flip was it was just disgusting. Gamers are just gross. What I don't understand is you're paying $180 for these controllers brand new, and then you're treating them like hot garbage and getting them disgusting. Like, if I were to buy one of these brand new, I would not be eating any food and then playing with this thing. I would keep this thing in a nice, pristine condition, because once again, this is $180. So right there, as soon as I got it off, you can see that piece of plastic sitting on my soldering table right behind it. That was what was blocking the trigger stop. So as soon as I got it apart, that plastic piece fell out. I'm not really sure what it went to, but that fixed the issue. So all the buttons seemed to work, the triggers worked, the thumbsticks worked, which is really good because the listing said that they had stick drift. They did not. So yeah, this really cleaning the controller was the only thing I needed to do. Once again, this was really disgusting. If you're going to spend $180 on an Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, just take care of it. But yeah, it was just really gross. That was really my biggest complaint with it. But everything seemed to work, and once I got it all cleaned up, I seemed to find that scratching at the finger cheese with toothpicks and then wiping it off with isopropyl alcohol seems to work the best. You can get into all the little tiny grooves and whatnot of the hand grip. So yeah, I feel like I did a pretty good job of getting it all nice and clean and looking fresh. I really do like these Elite Series 2 controllers. Honestly, one of the best controllers I've ever used and played with. I played several different games for several different hours across several different days with this thing up to this point, after I had cleaned it obviously, and I really like it. I was very reluctant to sell this thing. I picked this controller up for $42.39. So if I can get between 80 to 95 bucks, I'm going to be pretty happy with this one. This is a really big flip for me. Real easy, didn't have to do any replacement parts or anything, just cleaning it up. So once again, gamers, don't be gross.